Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Card Mechanic here. Let's see, we got 6, 7 people on. My first time doing this, so not really sure how long I should wait. But can I even see everyone that's on? No, I can't. Damn, I can't see anyone that's on. But if you guys want to start commenting, let me know you're here. That would be pretty awesome. So, yeah, a couple things I got on the agenda for today. Yeah, let me pull up my agenda for today because that would probably help. So I just want to talk about some goals that I have for the channel moving forward for 2020. Share my interests with you guys. Hopefully, get more relatability from there. Share what's upcoming on my channel. Share some tricks with you, and then just wrap up with some Q&A. So, I think without any further ado, let's do it. Yeah, I don't think I should wait for any more people. Eight's good enough. So, goals for 2020. The main reason I actually started this channel was to get more people interested in Magic. Hey, there's Card Perfect Magician right there. Get more people interested in Magic. Learn, master their own performances. Just use pretty much what I teach as an outline instead of copying exactly what I do. So that's what I wanted to do. Just have people learn Magic, master their own performance, and then go out and just impact as many people and captivate massive audiences. So that's pretty much been the goal for my channel this entire time. I see Nicole and Fading Ace. They're here. Great to have you guys. The next thing, I want to actually start giving back more to all of you guys and to really show how much I care about your support. So if you guys want to let me know what more you want to see, how more value I can provide to you guys, that would be awesome. Great to see everyone. Abdul, Mystic Dawn, what's up? What's up? What's up? What else do I got? Oh, also for this year of 2020, I actually want to start, get my first deck design down and just have that ready for all of you. Hopefully start a Kickstarter by the end of the year, November, December timeframe, and just share what I have designed. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. It would be so cool to have that, community deck that we've all built together. And of course, I'd get input from you guys all along the way. Hey, Magic Edition, what is up? What else? And I actually want to start getting more active on Patreon because I do have a Patreon. I'm not as active on it as I should be. So, and for those of you who support me on there, you guys are awesome. And everyone's awesome in general, but you guys are awesome. And yeah, I just want to see how I can add more value to all of you from Patreon. And of course, the last goal that I got for 2020 is 20K subs in 2020. Easy motto to remember. And that's what we're going with. What else we got? We got Tori. We got the Real Chef Curry. We got Global Orbit. Good stuff. What questions do we got? Do you have an all-time favorite trick to perform? I think I definitely do. And I think so I have like a trick section in this part, in my agenda. So I'll perform one of my favorite tricks for you guys on there. Cool. Now interests. Yeah, I just want to talk about some interests that I have. Obviously I can't be doing this all the time. So things I love doing. I love playing ping pong, mostly at work, but no one needs to know that. I like doing game development, coding and stuff. I love VR. I've played saxophone since I was like 10. I love watching The Office because that's the greatest show of all time. And recently I picked up skiing, and that is something that I really just love doing. All right, what else we got? Oh man, I missed so much stuff. How many months been practicing? What's your favorite fall shuffle? Okay, all right. So I think I'll just get on to more of what you guys want to hear about. So one of my favorite card tricks that I love performing is Center Point by Patrick Kuhn. And let me see if I can actually show you guys a really quick performance. Let me see if I could get this camera angled down a bit more. There we go. That should be good, right? So, for those of you guys who do not know, this is how Centerpoint works. So we got, let's just say we pick out these two jokers right here. We got these two jokers, and we have a spectator select any random card. Let's just say this card right here. So we'll take this card, leave it in the center of the deck, and I realize half the table is being cut off, but that's okay. So generally the card is lost in the center of the deck. Then I start going through like this. And whenever the spectator says stop, we'll take these two jokers and we'll put them at the location they said stop. So let's just say they say stop right around here, right? I'd ask you guys, but there's just a giant delay. So then from here, we take these two jokers, right? There we go. We take these two jokers, put them right in here. And now check this out. This is where that pop-up comes in handy. See that card pop up right in between these two jokers. And there it is, the 4 of spades. So I think that's probably one of my favorite tricks to go out and perform for people, because it's so cool to do. Everything's completely impromptu, and you get that haunted deck effect, and that looks really cool. How many months have you been practicing, by Abdul? How many months have I been practicing? I've been practicing for quite some time, since I was 12. So maybe 12 times 13, 156 months on and off, something along those lines. What is your favorite false shuffle? Oh, this is actually my favorite false shuffle is the full deck false shuffle that I like doing with the overhand. And I'd show you with this deck, but it's just not in order. Let me see if I have a deck in here that's in order. Oh, this deck's not in order either. All right, hold on. Let me pull out a few more decks. Ah, yes. So, this product red deck that I have here, this is in brand new deck order. Hopefully you guys can see that. Bam, brand new deck order. And I got to tilt this camera down again. There we go. So the false full overhand shuffle looks something like this. Toss over a pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that back. Throw these over like this. And of course, this is just a bit exaggerated. And up to full speed, it looks beautiful, and the deck remains in that full deck order. Let me see if I can do it up to speed with these new cards. I've never used them, so I may mess up. Nothing is guaranteed. Not perfect, but that's pretty much along the lines of my favorite false shuffle. Man, I have so many decks of cards lying around here now. Okay, what else do we got? What's your favorite color change to perform for close-up? I think it really depends. Let me put this back. It really depends. So the Bertram color change is a color change that I love doing, but I'm still not 100% confident with it. But I'd say the Bertram color change is my favorite color change to perform. It just looks so cool. Let's see if you guys can see that. Like, look at that. That looks so cool. But I think in terms of practicality of performing in front of people, I think the Cardini change is probably my favorite close-up color change to perform, because it's just so, man, I tilt the camera up and down so much, but it's just not too difficult to do. And of course the cards are barely different, but the Cardini change, I think I've been practicing it for quite some time, so it's probably one of the most natural close-up color changes that I love doing. Let's see, what else? What's your favorite? I feel like I've missed a couple questions. Let me go back real quick. What's your favorite deck to use? So as of right now, personally, if you don't know me too well, I like simple very simple decks with the simple designs. Once in a while, I like a bit of fanciness, like the Madison Ramsey Knights. I think these look really cool. I love the design on the back, but I think my favorite deck to use is just a simple deck of Nox. Not too expensive to buy and super durable. I just love to use them. Oh man, we have so many people on here. This is awesome. Do you join the gym? Funny story. I joined the gym back 3 years ago, and for the first month I went every single day, and then I had a gym membership for I don't even know how 2 years I had a gym membership, and I just did not go. I went maybe like 2-3 times, and I always thought about quitting because I started working out at home instead. So I always thought about, let me quit the gym, but I always felt like guilty going into the gym and saying I want to quit my membership. It just makes me seem, like I don't care about fitness. So what happened was one of my credit cards changed, and that's the credit card that I had my gym membership on. So everything worked out. They're no longer charging my credit card. I never had to go there and cancel my membership. That's how you do it. This is like something from Friends when Ross tried to cancel his gym membership. I didn't have to switch banks. I just have to switch credit cards. Okay, what else? What's your favorite card trick to perform in front of others? I think so. Center point that I just performed is probably one of my 3 card tricks that I do. So the first card trick that I do is the lie detector, which works out really well because I'm putting a card down and the card suddenly swaps places with a card that I had shown the spectator earlier. So that gets amazing reactions. Center point gets amazing reactions. And this is probably one of the easiest tricks that I love doing. Let me show you down here. Bam. Oh, man, my camera dislodged. Okay. Bam. Right here. So let's say we have a card selected. Boom. That's the card right there. So we'll just lose it in the deck somewhere. But, we just become close enough to lose it in the deck somewhere. Okay. So this is like the slop card trick. So I just boom. So I'm pretty much showing the spectator that I have some cards face up. I have some cards face down. I have some cards facing back to back. So they're cards pretty much facing in all directions. And then if I just do that, we'll see that all the cards are now facing the same direction except for that one card. And that one card is the spectator's selected card. So I think that's probably the first trick. Probably the first trick that I start with, and then I just go with the center point from there, and then the lie detector. So that's pretty much what I do on there. So awesome. Are there any other tricks? Oh, are there any other questions that I'm missing? Do you remember teaching that false shuffle on your channel? I did. I think I called it the perfect full deck false shuffle. Something along. Do I have a tab open? Let me see. It's probably on my other screen. So I do not have it. Oh, what? Yeah, that tab is probably on my other screen, so I can't pull it over. But yeah, I have taught it somewhere. If you look up perfect full deck false shuffle on my channel, you can find that trick. Man, I feel like I'm just sitting here quietly now. Let's see. Your favorite flourishes. Okay. So this is a flourish I came up with a while back based on other techniques I've taken from here and there. So what I love about this, maybe I just may keep my camera here. I think that would probably make life a lot easier. So one of my favorite flourishes to do is, I didn't have come up with a name for it, but this is what it looks like. It's been a while. I've just been practicing my one flourish for the learn with me, so it's a bit rough right now. Let's see what else. Man, I feel like it's been ages since I've done flourishes. But currently what I've been working on is the swindle. for those of you guys have seen the Learn With Me. So this is what the swindle looks like. Yep, there we go. Of course. One more try. One more try. All right, so that's what the swindle looks like. Another thing I've been working on is lava. And I uploaded that Learn With Me like ages ago, but it's just so difficult to do. And this is what it looks like for those of you guys who are not sure. This is what, oh, jeez. That's similar to what lava looks like. And then watch you go on YouTube, look up lava artistry, and then you see another video, and you're like, that's not even what he did. So, yeah. Favorite card control. I think my favorite card control is the cull, because it's so easy to do and it's practically undetectable. And I don't know why I'm just leave my camera here. Just completely undetectable. So for example, we have the 4 of diamonds here. I leave it somewhere in the center of the deck. This is actually something that I tried during my ambitious card routines, is when I'm going through like this, so you guys can see that well. When I'm going through like this, I'm showing the spectator that their card is indeed in the center of the deck. So I come to their 4 of diamonds, point it out to them that, boom, there's your 4 of diamonds. And then I call it to the back and I continue going through and show the top card is their 8 of hearts. And then if I just do a snap and a flick or something, then the 4 of diamonds is controlled right to the top. And the cool thing about the cull is you can practically control the card to anywhere in the deck. And it's practically, again, undetectable. Have you ever been to Magic Congestion? I don't know what that means. Like MagicCon, I would assume. I have actually wanted to go to a MagicCon for ages, but I just never took the time out to do it. But maybe one day I'll definitely do it. And then if I do go, I'll let you guys know. So if you guys are in the area, would love to meet you guys. Shinlim, bravo, nice, bam. That's what I'm talking about. Bravo, nice, bam. Let's see. What's your favorite cardistry move? One thing that I've been practicing for quite some time is the bullet, and I haven't been able to get that down yet, and it's driving me crazy. So this is just what it looks like. It's by Andrew Jick. I think that's saying it right. Andre Jick. But what it looks like is you're pretty much taking a card, folding it forward, twisting it around like this, bringing it back on top, and putting it underneath. So up to speed, it should look something like that. But again, I'm still working on it, and I'm going to get it down real soon. But this is probably one of my favorite one-card flourishes to do. Okay. Have you ever heard of Where It Had to Go by Rick Lax? I have not, but it sounds really cool. So I may just look that up. If I should have brought like a pencil or pen or something, but I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, Where It Had to Go. That sounds like a pretty cool thing. Please say Nepagic 100 in loud voice. Nepagic 100. There we go. I think that should be good enough. How do you keep up with all the tricks you know? Fun fact, I do not keep up with all the tricks that I know, because all I do is I pick 4 or 5 tricks that I just keep in my arsenal of tricks, and I master those tricks. And if anyone wants to see those tricks, though, that's what I go with. And then if someone asks, oh, remember that trick you did back, when we were in high school? Like, what? Like, it's the trick with the card and the change. I'm like, no, I can't remember what you're saying. I don't know what you're talking about. So that's a good question. I forget tricks all the time. Have you checked out the beta finish by MPC? I have not. I'll add that to my list of things to check out, and then I could follow up with all you guys. How do you react if you get caught doing a move? So it really depends on how I got caught. If someone's being, like a jerk about it, saying, "Oh, I saw what you did there," then I usually just end up doing a card trick that I have perfected, and then they usually shut up about it. But there have been times where people are much nicer about it. They're like, "Oh, I saw that move you did. It was really cool," and they're polite about it. Then usually I just compliment them back, saying, "Usually no one catches me doing this, but you have a really good eye for tricks. Maybe you should consider doing some card magic yourself. I'd be glad to teach you someday." So it just depends on how they react. If they're being a jerk about it, I show them up a little bit, just a little, not too much, just a little bit. Please teach us a new control. So I wish, Shiny, I could teach you a new control right now, but I think all the controls that I have taught on my channel are the controls that I have really gotten down. And I just don't want to teach any controls that I haven't gotten down. So you guys can be like, "Oh, Card Mechanic taught me this a while back," and then it's completely wrong. So maybe in one of my upcoming videos, I'll get one of the new controls out. Do you perform wiki tests? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what a wiki test is. Now I may seem very uninformed, and let me tell you, I am. So there we go. Let's see. What is your least favorite deck you ever bought, and why? I honestly don't know. I can leave right now and go check my decks, but I wouldn't say there's a least favorite deck I had. I think in terms of design, it doesn't really matter to me as much as long as the handling is good. But actually, the least favorite deck that I had bought, I just remembered. I'll be right back. Okay, I lied. I can't find it because I may have gotten rid of them. But the least favorite deck that I have ever bought was a deck that I actually designed myself. And if you actually look at my Instagram, it's one of the first few things that I have on there. Let me pull that up. Bam, this deck right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this deck, yep, this deck right there, that's probably one of my least favorite decks that I've ever bought. Spent like $20 customizing this and getting it printed, bought like 4 or 5 decks, and it's still like $20 for each deck. Bought 4 or 5 of these, and they were so bad. So that's why I definitely need a Kickstarter to buy good quality decks. So that is the least favorite deck that I have ever bought. Favorite pass. That is a good question. Now I do perform the classic pass a good amount, depending on the quality of the deck. Oh, I do love doing the Bluff Pass. I think that looks really cool. The way Dan and Dave had taught it a while back, I think that looks really cool. So I don't know if you've seen it, but Bluff Pass by Dan and Dave, fantastic pass. What's your favorite force? My favorite force. I had all this planned out on sharing some of my favorite stuff, and I don't remember any of the names. This is not great, but my favorite force is, I think it's called the Riffle Force. But it's pretty much where you have the card on top that you want to force a spectator. So Ace of Hearts in this case. You're going through like this, riffling through the deck, and whatever they call it stop, you're just pulling that top card, and that's where they stopped. And I don't think I've been caught maybe once or twice doing that kind of force. And aside from that, out of like the hundreds of times I've done it, it has fooled people so many times. It's just driven them insane. Can you do phased? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, man. Have you ever tried out black magic? So black magic, I'm not sure the black magic you're referring to, but the black magic that I have tried out is when you're with like a group of people, and you have this one friend on the inside who knows what's going down, and just you ask someone from the group of people to pick any object in the room, and as soon as they pick that object, then they tell you the object they picked, and your one friend is he doesn't know the object, and you just start pointing at objects one at a time, and then right before you get to the person's selected object, you point to a black object, and then you point to the object that the person picked, and the guy that's your stooge, your inside man, then he just says, "Yep, that's the object," and then the guy sitting next to you, that his mind is blown. How do you do dribbles? I actually have a video on how to do dribbles, and I can show you now, but teaching a whole tutorial on dribbles would take quite some time. But yeah, that's how I do my dribble right there. Can you do the clip shift? Man, I want to do the clip shift so bad. You don't understand. I have been practicing that move for ages, and for some reason I just haven't got that down. So for example, we got the 4 of spades here, and then if I do this, I can get that card on top, but it's just there's too much noise, and it's not as clean as I'd like. So I'm still practicing the clip shift. Maybe one day I'll master it and teach it on the channel. Are you nervous because you showed the call twice? No, I am not. Thank you for all your kind words. Cool tricks. Hello. What is up? Do you have a favorite magic-related movie? Okay, well, when you think of magic-related movies, the first thing that comes to mind is Now You See Me. And I mean, I think the card scene in Now You See Me 2 was really cool. And I enjoyed it. I'm able to throw some cards like that. Maybe not. Okay, not like that. I'm able to throw cards. I'm able to like hide cards behind my hand. But that's pretty much all I know in terms of magic move. Maybe Harry Potter, but that's a bit more extreme. I can't do any of that. We'll see down the line if that happens. Magic tricks. What's up? What's your favorite Akon version? That is a good question. I think my favorite one is the one where I perform it with the bottom deal, because I just love doing the bottom deal, and it blows people's minds. So generally have a card selected, control to the bottom, they name a number, boom, deal to that number. Can you do the air cardistry move? I cannot. Soon though. Do you prefer magic or cardistry? Actually, fun fact, I got into cardistry first before I got into magic. And that's pretty much where magic stemmed from. Because I know my friend, like initially the way it got into magic was my friend was at the lunch table, he's doing card tricks. I'm like, I got to learn how to do this. And that's how I got into magic. But after that, I kind of left magic for a little bit. I started doing some cardistry. And then people were asking me, oh, can you do card tricks, magic tricks? I'm like, no. I just do cardistry stuff. I can't do anything else. But honestly, I like both. I don't really have a preference on magic cardistry. I think the cool thing about magic is you can genuinely see people's reactions, the way they're getting fooled, and I just feel like the reactions are a lot more powerful with magic, whereas with cardistry there are some great reactions as well. Don't get me wrong, but they're just a different type of awe than magic. Yes, it is a slip force. That's what it's called. Oh, I can't believe I forgot that. I usually know these things. Good to have everyone here. Do the water bend. Okay, here we go. It's actually been some time since I've done the water bend. Here we go. Actually, can't even remember how long it's been since I've done the water bend. Okay, are you ready for this? Close enough. There's a water bend for you right there. I dropped a card, but that's okay. Oh, Prestige. Yes, Prestige is such an amazing movie. I like Prestige better. I like Prestige better than Now You See Me. Prestige is really cool with Hugh Jackman and the other guy, Christian Bale. It's a fantastic movie. If you wish to have a tattoo, which card tattoo will you prefer and where? Which tattoo would you prefer and where? That is a good question. If I were to have a tattoo, I think it would probably be like on the insides of my fingers, like here. And the way I'd probably do it, I'd probably do like a spade, diamond, club, and heart. I think that's if I were to get a tattoo, that's what I would do. Oh, I feel like I skipped some questions. Can you do some coin magic? Do I have coins lying around? Do I have coins lying around? Yes, I do have coins lying around. Bam. Got a coin lying around right here. Some coin magic. The only coin magic that I really do is the coin matrix, and then just the drop of the coin where I'm taking the coin like this, doing this, having the coin vanish, and of course I've dished it on my lap here. So I think that's a great move. I've been fooling people with that for ages. Let's see what else. What else? Can you do the Sybil cut? Yes. Which one's the Sybil cut? I will get back to you on this. How long does it take you to film one video? So going from beginning to setting up to filming to editing to publishing with the thumbnail and everything, for each video, let's say it's a 5-minute video. So filming that usually takes me about 10 minutes because I mess up so much and I have no idea what I'm talking about half the time. So that happens about 10 minutes, about 10 minutes to set up everything. About 30 minutes to edit, depending on, again, the video. But generally 3 times how long I took to record is how long I take for the editing process. So probably about, I'd say, an hour to get a video from start to finish, as long as I have an idea. If I don't have an idea, that takes like 4 or 5 hours. Your go-to trick. My go-to trick, again, is a slop card trick, because it's probably my number one trick that I perform if anyone asks me to do it, because it's just so simple to do. Can your dog make an appearance on the stream? Well, she is currently not here. Oh, wow. What? Well, she is here. Hey, Marty, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, she's just standing there. Come here. There she is right there. There she is right there. Say hi. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. No, she doesn't care about the camera. She only cares about the treats. But yeah, there she is. There she is. Good girl. Wow. Can you do the waterfall control? I've actually been practicing that, and I can't do it as of yet, but soon. I'll be able to do it soon. Thank you. Really like the support. What's your favorite other Magic YouTuber? I think some of my favorite Magic YouTubers, Chris Ramsey, Alex Pandrea, in terms of large YouTubers. Million Card Tricks, that guy's awesome. MLT Magic Tricks, Card Shuffler, Hester Bears 23. So there's a lot of great channels. Can you do the Cardini and Erdnase change? I think I did the Cardini change earlier. Erdnase change. Which one is that? Which one is that? Hold on. Hold on. I will get an answer for you. Erdnase color change. Oh, yes, I know which one it is. I cannot do it well, so we're gonna skip that. What's your favorite card gimmick? I think probably the invisible deck, because it's really cool. And it actually works really well with people. It's actually shocking how well it works half the time. So probably the invisible deck, where the two sides of the cards are rough and they're laid back to back, so you know which side you're opening from, and then you can kind of just show the spectator that there is the card that they thought of before you even touching the deck. The card that they thought of is facing the opposite direction, and that just gets some amazing reactions because it's a completely free choice in their mind to them, and it actually is a free choice. It comes out really nicely. How long does it take you to? Oh man, I just missed so many things. How long it takes you to learn the bottom deal? Bottom deal. It took me over a year to get the bottom deal down. And literally, while I was doing the bottom deal practicing, I was just sitting there doing this the entire time. Let me just show you with the deck of cards here. Boom. So I was just literally sitting there, just doing this. Oh, that's a second deal. Okay. I was literally just sitting there, just dealing from top, dealing from bottom. That's literally all I did while watching movies. And it took such a long time to just get this down. Like, you have no idea. But yeah, it took me a very long time. I would say definitely at least a year to get that bottom deal down. I see your ghost in your room. Be careful. I think I'm okay for now. I think everything is okay for now. Favorite way to force a revealed card. I think this is the last question I'll do, and then I'll wrap up. I honestly expected this to be like 20 minutes long, and it's 37 minutes so far. Favorite way to reveal a forced card. Favorite way to reveal a forced card. I think one thing that I love doing, I don't know if you've seen Angle Z by Daniel Madison, is pretty much where he has a card and he has already cut a corner or torn a corner of the card off, and then and then he places that corner somewhere else in the room, and as he's doing the card trick, he has that card forced on the spectator and shows it something like this, so you don't see that cut off corner. Shows it like this, either loses it back in the deck. I don't recall completely loses it back in the deck, or no, I lied. He doesn't lose it in the deck. That makes no sense. He pretends to tear it in front of the person. He takes like an empty hand here, gives a torn card to the spectator, have them hold that, and then does something like this, has the thing vanish, and then appear somewhere else in the room. Any spectator can walk up there, take it, and see that the corner matches the card. And I think that's a really cool way to do that. I guess that's not really a reveal, but hopefully that gives you something. All right. So, French toast. It took a very long time to get the dribble down for me, and again, this was initially when I was starting. I'd recommend just starting doing this, right? Just start riffling like this. Eventually, start doing this. And as you get better and better, you can start expanding further and further away. But again, the whole goal is to just drop single cards at a time. Hey, Magic Corner, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so yeah, we're pushing a 40-minute mark. I didn't expect it to be this long, but it was really great having all you guys here. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I have for you guys. So 20K subs in 2020, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. How do I end the stream?